Yo, now I want y'all to know it's a lot of things that you got to do to be able to play college basketball. You got to have that height. You got to have a special skill that's rebounding, shooting, passing, defending. You have to be able, if you want to play at the highest level, you have to be able to do a lot of things. But in today's vid, I'm going to be talking about the biggest thing that I can say I see as a difference between a D1 player and a player that doesn't play in college. A D2, D3 player and a player that doesn't play in college. But we really want to talk about D1 because I know most of y'all that's watching these videos want to play D1 ball. And who wouldn't? If that's your goal in life, if that's what you want to be in life, you need to be able to do this thing, and that's gain weight. You have to be able to be strong. You have to be big. You have to be able to lift weights. You have to do these things, and it's anomalies in the game. You got guys like Trae Young. You got guys like Allen Iverson. You got guys like Kevin Durant who didn't have to do these things, and they have that ability to do whatever they want for a reason. They have that difference. They have the talent level to be able to do things that they don't want to do, and that's obviously not lift weights. But for 99.9% of the NBA, 99.9% of college players that play D1 ball and are at the highest level and are playing in the games are bigger than any normal human, not just height wise, but their weight and their body mass. They are physically bigger. You can't run away from the weight room. Regardless if you don't like it or not, you have to be in the weight room. You have to consistently lift, and you have to be able to be extremely strong because these guys are not playing with you. They're going to be strong. They're going to be fast. They're going to have that advantage. And if you don't work on getting stronger and making sure that you're as strong as possible and you're on the same wavelength as them, you're not going to make it. The average weight and height for a 6'4" guy is like 210 pounds, bro. Of pure muscle, like you can be big in terms of fat. Like obviously you have some outliers with everything, but for the most part, you gotta be big and firm with a low body mass, and you have to have a lot of muscle. It's many guys playing today that you see, and you see them on TV and they don't look that big, but it's because they're playing up against guys the same size as them. When you play up against these dudes in a local gym or whatnot, you recognize and you realize how much more muscle they have than you, how much bigger they are than you. No diddy. You have a lot of things that you're seeing, and I promise you, if you're playing up against D1 guys, you're going to be able to tell, like, yo, they're a lot bigger than me. Not just taller, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster than me. It's because obviously they work on their game, they work on these things at practice and whatnot. But if you want to get to where they're going, you have to be in the weight room. You have to dedicate yourself to that weight room as well to get to that point. Mini story time. Every year around this time in college, the D1 hoopers are done playing, right? And recently, actually today, I played up against some of the guys who just made our Sweet 16 team. And you would think these are all the point guards and shooting guards on the team. So they're about 6'3", 6'4". I'm 5'10", 5'11"-ish, so they're about 5 inches taller than me. But they're extremely stocky. They're big. They're strong guys. And I was wondering, like, why don't they look that big on TV? It's because they're playing up against other guys that size. And I was wondering, like, how are they this strong? It's because they're in the weight room 4 times a week. It's because they wake up in the morning and they make sure they do their push-ups, their sit-ups, their jumping jacks. They make sure that they're lifting their weights correctly. They make sure that they're lifting their weights consistently. And you see it every time when guys, 5 stars, go to college, they get a lot bigger. And you might think, why did they get bigger? It's just because they're getting older. No, they're working out. They're working to get bigger. They're working to get stronger, because to play at that next level, you have to be able to rock with those dudes. And to be able to do that, you have to have that strength. So make sure y'all getting in the gym. Make sure y'all working on y'all strength. If you guys need any workout tips or things that you should do to gain muscle, and it allows you to help with your basketball game, let me know down in the comment section, because I do have a lot of friends that are D1 hoopers. They can give me some workout routines for you guys. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you guys are working out, going to the gym each and every day, making sure that you're doing something that's getting you stronger, and over time you'll see that development. That's just from my eyes to yours. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini video. Get in the gym. I'll see y'all in the next one.